Are TGE and ICO the same things? Watch this video to find out. We have prepared a full step-by-step guide with tips that will help you navigate through the TGE and create a project with strong tokenomics. Find out some useful tips for a project that has decided to launch its own token. What is TGE? TGE, ICO, ATH, FOMO. There are numerous abbreviations in the crypto industry, but we are here to help you understand these complex things. A token generation event, TGE, is a time-limited event where a token is created and launched in a blockchain-based network. This can happen through public sales, private sales, initial coin offerings, ICOs, or, for example, IDOs, initial DEX offerings. TGEs are often used to create excitement and encourage involvement in crypto blockchain communities with the main goal of raising funds. After the completion of the TGE, the startup utilizes the raised funds to create and launch the platform. Investors can utilize their tokens for purchases on the platform or hold them in anticipation of the token's value appreciation. Many people refer to ICO or ITO as token generation events, considering them to be the same concept. In reality, some projects prefer to brand their fundraising campaigns as token generation events due to concerns about regulatory implications. Regulators are facing mounting pressure to classify ICOs as securities offerings, subjecting the generated income to taxation. Conversely, TGEs are not considered securities and are exempt from taxes. Consequently, token issues may perceive tax advantages in branding their events as token generation events rather than initial coin offerings. Any developer should be careful and study the pros and cons of launching their own tokens through TGE. Get ready to write them. The advantages of conducting TGE include global investor access. TGEs are typically conducted online, enabling access to a worldwide pool of investors. Lower investment barriers. TGEs often have lower barriers to entry for investors compared to conventional fundraising avenues. Investor engagement and support. TGE token holders have a vested interest in the project's prosperity. This fosters increased community engagement and support, creating a stronger ecosystem around the project. Enhanced liquidity. TGE tokens are typically listed on cryptocurrency exchanges, ensuring liquidity for investors who may choose to sell their tokens. However, it's important to consider the potential drawbacks associated with employing a TGE for fundraising. Regulatory uncertainty. The regulatory landscape surrounding TGEs remains uncertain in many jurisdictions. High risk. Some users consider that investing in TGEs carries significant speculative and financial risk. You should not promise what you cannot provide and be aware of your own risks and market volatility. By carefully weighing the benefits and drawbacks, projects and investors can make informed decisions regarding the suitability and viability of utilizing TGEs for fundraising purposes. Stage 1. Drawing up tokenomics. Conducting TGE always includes several stages from planning to listing the token on the exchange. We will go into detail about each of them, and the first stage of TGE is the compilation of tokenomics. First of all, developers must decide on the number of launched tokens and their further distribution among the owners and users of the project. As a rule, most of the tokens go into user circulation, some are blocked for the development of the project and for the team itself, and some are frozen to ensure further stable development. In addition, you must periodically burn tokens to keep the balance between supply and demand for them, or use other methods to maintain the token price. When determining tokenomics, it's also necessary to take into account the economic model. Decide how the tokens will be used in the ecosystem of your project, for example, to pay for services, receive discounts, participate in voting, etc. Properly compiled project tokenomics will help you survive even in a bear market. How to choose the right platform for TGE? Remember our simple recommendations. Explore the available token standards and blockchain features. It's important to ensure that gas fees, transaction speed, security level, scalability, and further development of the project meet your goals. The most popular ones for TGE right now are Ethereum, Binance, Polkadot, etc. But less popular networks are suitable for young startups in order to save money. Design a smart contract. For this, blockchain developers use Solidity, Plutus, Write, Move, and so on. Test and audit the smart contract. I will talk about this in more detail later, but this stage is needed to check the security and identify bugs. Choose wallets and integrate your token. As a rule, many platforms support multiple wallets via Wallet Connect and also allow you to connect MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and other wallets. Stage 3. Smart Contract Audit. Without an audit, a smart contract will not be considered secure. Do you want to be trusted? Conduct an audit. Reliable auditors of blockchain applications are Certic, Haken, OtterSec, Consensus Diligence, Halborn, QuantStamp, OpenZeppelin. Experts will check the contract in several steps: project analysis and top-level code analysis. The external audit team should get a good understanding of the project, its architecture, business logic, practical application, etc. Automated testing with Mithril by Consensus, Manticore, Slither, or Oyente tools. Check for common vulnerabilities such as reentrancy, reordering, over and underflow, timestamp dependency, and so on. Manual line-by-line analysis and code testing. This step helps to find all errors missed by automatic tools. It also detects false positives, snippets of code that were erroneously flagged as vulnerabilities by automated audit programs. Peer review allows multiple auditors to work as a team and provide a more complete view of security breaches. Finally, an audit report that you can share with your community. By the way, this is a great marketing ploy. This way, you will show the security of your contract to all future token holders. Stage 4. Whitelist and marketing. Are you doing TGE? Don't forget about the whitelist and marketing. First, define the participation criteria, passing KYC, a minimum number of investments, and completing other tasks. To avoid bot raids, set up verification rules, verify wallet addresses, or use other methods to block access to unwanted individuals. The smart contract will allow you to manage the whitelist and track user activity, and then help you distribute tokens in proportion to their stake or other actions. The whitelist is also a marketing ploy to attract new users interested in the project. Pay enough attention to your marketing strategy. The top platforms for distributing tokens are Twitter, Discord, and Telegram. Don't forget to register your team on LinkedIn. This increases user confidence in the project and shows that you are ready to communicate with your audience. At different stages of the development of the project, it will also not be superfluous to attract investors. Firstly, you need money to develop the project, and secondly, the more investors and partners you have, the more your recognition in the market grows. So, whitelisting and marketing are just as important as building a smart contract. Don't forget that. Once all the stages of the TGE are completed, there are still important tasks for developers to undertake. The primary focus is on token distribution and getting the tokens listed on exchanges. After the TGE, tokens are sent to the addresses of users who have bought them, met the participation criteria, or have been included in the whitelist. This distribution process can be automated through a smart contract or carried out manually using a participant list. Ideally, before the TGE, you should have a comprehensive guidebook or white paper that outlines the tokenomics of your project, a functional smart contract, and clear utilities of your tokens. These components are crucial when approaching exchanges for listing. Undergoing an audit and building a minimum audience before seeking a listing are essential to enhance the chances of successful cooperation with exchanges. We will dive into the topic of token listing in more detail in our upcoming discussions. Now you know that TGE usually takes place after crowdfunding events, and some projects avoid the term ICO and use TGE to avoid paying taxes. Don't forget about all the rules of this event and learn even more about project economics in our other videos. Bye everyone!